Welcome to the round 3 of the 2v2 tournament. This round is gonna be on Certis Major. I'm gonna cast this game. The other game was casted by Zog, so there's gonna be a link. If not in the video description, it's definitely gonna be summed up in a forum post, so you can find it there. So this game we have Voodoo together with Self. Playing against Blodir&Stups. So Blodir and Voodoo both taking UEF for this one. Blodir is gonna go for the Hydro with no pigeons. Let's see what Voodoo is doing. Voodoo is gonna build 3 pigeons and then move to Hydro. So different build order at the beginning. And also Voodoo with some manual reclaim, get a few mass and then expand to the back. Let's see what Self is doing. He's not building any pigeons, going directly for Hydro, then more pigeons and air factory. So Hydro 4 pigeons, air factory for him. Attack move on NG to get some reclaim. And Stups going for Hydro with also no pigeons, some idle NGs. Now he's deciding what to do with them. So again mass extractor and then reclaim a bit, same going to the back. Blodir with more pigeons, also 4 pigeons and air factory, and also using distance build on ACU to get a factory on the top. So far just NGs, no raiding units from these two guys. Self deciding to get some scouts to see if there's anything coming, and now also with Striker, also using distance build to get the factories on the top before moving his ACU there. Voodoo is gonna take 2 mexes, get a radar, and leave the 1 mex in the middle for Self. And Blodir is a bit more selfish, taking all the mexes for him. Now he's gonna get the air factory, and Voodoo deciding to go for second land and third air. So if Blodir decides to go for a bomber, he could cause some troubles, kill a few NGs, and a few pigeons queued up for Voodoo as well, so he should have enough energy in the future. Some ping going on, hard to say who did that. And then pretty much building land factories everywhere for Voodoo, and he's not really using the distance build, so he will need more time to get his factories. And actually, let's see, his ACU is moving directly to the center, and NGs are gonna build the factories later. Let's see, 2 NGs building factories over here, air factory and an additional land factory, 1 NG on energy spam, another 2 NGs building more land factories. Meanwhile, no T2 max upgrade yet, but he has some anti-air, so he's ready for a bomber if Blodir decides to build one, which is not the case. Blodir is a bit afraid to do that and going very defensively. Inti, scout, another Inti. Meanwhile, Self is pushing with his units, but he probably won't do too much damage. These 2 tanks should be enough to stop these units, and additional 2 tanks to kill this one. So the NG is gonna survive. Self kinda missed the NG, so successfully defended for Stups. And now bomber incoming, and he sees the NGs and UEF bomber. Let's see how it's gonna hit. Oh, really well for UEF bomber. Actually, UEF bombers in this tourney are hitting much more than usually. First AA to try to deny the bomber, another AA, but there's enough scouting for Self, so he should be able to move the bomber out, or let's see, no, he's deciding to go for more NG skill, but this time it's not dropping. No, he's going for a different one. He went for the AA, but nice dodge from Stups, so no more kills, but the bomber is still alive. Meanwhile, Voodoo already in the middle getting those maxes. Blodir deciding to go for PD and a lot of T1 land factories, so it's gonna be some heavy T1 spam. Already one T2 max. I don't see any other going to T2, so one T2 max for him. And Voodoo, instead of T2 max, going for T2 land. And this is gonna be the first unit, which is gonna be a pillar. Now taking those 2 maxes for expansion. A bit later than Bloody, he already has them together with radar and also reclaiming the rocks already. Bloody going for gun upgrade. He definitely has enough pigeons to do so, building more, pausing air. Let's see how much energy he has. Well, can't say really just enough. He's assisting with NG as well, so that's taking additional energy. He should pause. Yeah, he's pausing it now, so he's not stalling that hard. But he should pause the energy production, since that's taking 100 energy to build this pigeon, but he needs to get the gun right now. So he should pause those on energy production and then resume it later. Actually, he's building energy everywhere and energy storage, so we can get some overcharges. Let's see what Voodoo is doing. Voodoo retreated to do his ACU and also going for a gun, 2 NGs to assist that. But let's see, he doesn't have that much energy as Blodir, so that it's gonna take him much more time to do it, and you can be assisting as much as you can, but he doesn't really have energy for that. So this is some heavy energy stall for him. Also producing the T2 units, except air, everything is still producing, so not the best decision for him. So Blodir got prepared much more for this gun. It's gonna be done ready. I guess in the same time he could afford to get the T2 as well, but there's really no point for that right now, since he wants to push. Let's see if he scouted ACU. Can't see the ACU, and using artillery, so that's really nice. He might get quite a lot of HP of Voodoo before he finishes the upgrade, since it will take a few more seconds, and this RT is kind of precise and hurts a lot when it hits. Voodoo is trying to bomb it, but misses completely, and those are, yeah, Voodoo is losing a lot of HP to the RT. 4k HP lost pretty much for nothing, so Blodir definitely has some good advantage. Let's see on the other side. Middle is most likely gonna be taken by bottom team, and Stups meanwhile having a lot more units, since Self decided to go for T2, but this is a really bad placement for him, since if Stups get control over this plateau, he can use artillery to kill the T2 HQ. Voodoo, right now he needs to retreat. There's quite a lot of units, and together with the ACU, he may actually die here. I guess if Blodir decided to target fire him, which, let's see, he's doing that right now, and you can see those HP is quite disappearing super fast. He still needs 4 more kills to veterancy. It's gonna help a bit, but Blodir still with 10k HP and also getting veterancy right now, so he can keep pushing. And the main thing is that Blodir is totally gonna get control over all this reclaim, and that's quite a few reclaim for him to get. Meanwhile, Voodoo didn't have too much to do in his base. Now he lost this battle, lost the reclaim, so not much development yet. Still T1 maxes, he got another factory to T2, so he will try his luck with T2. Now he's getting a T2 upgrade on really, well, for now he has enough units to delay Blodir, but he's just gonna waste them. And but it's true that he really needs that upgrade. Let's see, I guess he has enough resources for that. Let's check it. Yeah, he has enough energy, maybe even self send him some, so he will get the T2, but Blodir is still with a lot of HP. Yeah, and on the other side it's pretty much happening what I expected. The RT is killing self, and all his T2 PDs would be a good idea if they are well on the top, so then they could shoot anything, but right now they can't kill the RT, and RT can kill them easily. Stups on T2 with his ACU, just T2, no gun. But let's see, his Seraphim PD is not gonna be very successful since the terrain is gonna block all the shots, but this RT should be enough to kill those PDs. Meanwhile, on the other side, Voodoo is with T2, so with Veterancy it will get actually better, but he needs to get the Veterancy first. Blodir already with 2 Veterancy, but still full HP, and overcharging all the T2 tanks that he comes across. So right now Blodir can't really kill him. He reclaimed quite a lot of this battlefield, so that's additional mass boost for him. Let's see, and he's on T2 right now as well, and 3 factories producing T2 units. HQ is being heavily assisted. On the other side, the RT is just killing everything. Now actually Blodir needs to retreat a bit. Now his T2 units are arriving. Some shield would be nice to block additional overcharge or some extra shots. Blodir is still with full HP, 3 Veterancy already, Voodoo just 2, but the T2, so he has better regen. Blodir could split 2 or 3 units to kill these maxes, and NG maybe. Well, actually the NG reclaim pretty much anything, but to make sure he's not gonna rebuild it so easily. Looks like the middle got reclaimed by the bottom team, so nice mass boost for them. Stups doing a PD creep, but that's a really inefficient PD creep since all the shots from the PD are getting blocked. But problem is on that self has problems with RD. The HQ is slowly dying, and he doesn't really have anything to kill it with. Meanwhile, Voodoo actually lost quite a lot of HP. I guess I missed some skirmish. Now he's sending units in, but he doesn't have more, so that's gonna just feed Blodir's ACU already with 4 Veterancy, so still a lot of HP. Voodoo got another Veterancy, so he's not gonna die either. But Blodir totally with advantage. He has more eco T2 maxes, more map control, and I guess he got also a more reclaim. Now with T2 air, he's building gunships, so that's gonna be a problem for Voodoo. I don't think he even has time to scout it. No, it hasn't been scouted yet. And on the other side, Stups also doing a good job pushing Self back. So Self can't really help Voodoo too much, and Self actually ecoed quite a lot. T2 maxes already with storages as well, but he's still having problem with this RT. The HQ is survived for now, but he doesn't really have answer for that. Meanwhile, Blodir and Voodoo now on the same HP and same Veterancy as well, but Voodoo with that T2, so his ACU is actually stronger right now. It's gonna depend on overcharges. Now he shoots few overcharges to the ground, while Blodir is doing the same. But those gunships are getting ready for a snipe, and there is no AA at all. Few intis sitting in the back. Well, actually, there's one flag going to the front. But this is quite a lot of units. And now gunships arriving. The flag is here, but those gunships split, so they will do some damage. And now with focus fire, I guess that's gonna be too much. And there's one ACU explosion at the top, which is self. And Voodoo is most likely gonna die here as well. Not sure what happened here, if that was some RT or something else. Don't see any TML or anything. So doesn't matter too much. Top team played this one really well. So this is one game for them. The other game should be casted by Zog, so I'm gonna move to another round or anything that was left to cast.